Good day, everyone. This is Sir Rule 1986. How are you doing, Satan followers? House of Insanity and everything else. Again, I do stream over on Twitch on Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Uh, so it's been about a week, well, actually a little bit over a week, since I have started playing in New World. Um, and I'm really enjoying my experience in it. But also, I want to clarify a little bit one thing too at first, where this is before I even got into the game, I was saying about the factor that I wasn't really going to play it because of the factor that it is new. There's, in my opinion, and it's still somewhat standing there, that there isn't really much to do in the game because you get a grind in it, and you do get a grind in basically any MMO setting, and actually in any game, really, truthfully, especially if you're an achievement hunter or a completionist or whatever you want to call it. Um, so now being in week in, and this is from my stream on Friday, uh, and actually getting the first dungeon done and everything. The dungeons in here, the dungeon that I had help with people over and work the game, uh, which I'm very thankful for Brian and them too for helping me and Ala both out with the dungeon experience. I also like to see what the other dungeons are like too, so more to come with that. Um, but say as a few pros to the game, it's new, it's great. Um, the combat experience is completely different, especially from me playing 14 so much. And it's getting back into a more real life stuff where you can miss your shots, especially with constantly moving and dodging or having to dodge instead of automatically say, oh, it either hits you or it don't hit you on depending on how your stats are. Your stats are built along with the factor of increasing your weapon damage and such like that. Um, and hell, I even went and respect on my class. Well, respect a little bit over on the bow side, and also actually also on the sword and shield side, but it's still a work in progress. Let's say with me trying to actually do this bow and arrow tank build, um, and still trying to figure it all out overall. So another pro to the game is that it is a completely different crafting system. Oh, I will say about that. Um, because you have no other game like this so far, at least from what I've experienced, that you don't really have a system where it basically, in my opinion, circulates the whole entire market. Where you start off at the top, you start off at the bottom, where the bottom is iron ingots. And those iron ingots are needed all the way through up until the very top recipe because then you need steel and steel still needs the iron, and then after that you get star metal, which you have still have to have the steel for the star metal, and then you get orichalcum and everything else, but I haven't gotten up to orichalcum yet. I haven't even gotten through to the I haven't really with the crafting system, I haven't even gotten literally to the star metal stuff yet, but though too I'm not of level. I'm only sitting at right around level 31, 32 right now. Um so still a lot more experience within the game. Um as for say a con in the game, uh is that factor of the grindiness. Uh and the grindiness can get a little say boring over and over and over again. It's also the same aspect, and I even asked Ala this and talked to her a little about it, that she kind of doesn't really like the combat, but though too, it's in the catering aspect of we're used to 14. Um, so basically, overall, I would say that this actually is a good distraction game and a nice game to play and break from the usual gameplays. Because I'm losing track of thought here. So I'm biting my tongue a lot. I don't really have a video editor, so this is unedited and everything else. So, and I'm totally going off a script. So yeah, I don't have a script over here, and I'm just always doing what I'm usually doing, looking over here, and trying to get my thoughts together. But hmm, now I'm just enjoying the gameplay here. See? Uh, uh, I don't know what else to say, really, truthfully, but I'm looking forward to play a lot more. Um, and also see where Amazon takes this because there is a lot of room for growth. For say stuff for more for suggestions about what they're adding, and what they're kind of getting towards. Um, is that they've also talked about possibly having mounts in here, um, stuff like that. So that'll be interesting how they implement mounts in here, if and when they do. Um, or even at the we're doing right here. Actually, the corruption system is nice, but it took us a couple times to get our staffs made. Uh, we thought we got it on the first try, but no, we had both had to go back and complete the quest again. At least I did. We had the same problem with the factor of the first ring. We had to go back and get the first ring redone because the crest didn't go and say, "Hey, you completed it." So, and then coming up with that also, uh, and I lost track of thought. Sorry about that. This is why half the time when it's a bigger video like this, I just go and completely lose what I was saying and what I'm getting into. Um, also I don't really want to try to repeat myself over and over again with saying that stuff is good, stuff is bad. Uh, and I've just been dealing with a whole bunch over the past weekend, so that's why I also haven't been putting out another video yet, which I'm completely sorry for. And I'm trying to keep my schedule with streaming and also putting out videos every couple days, maybe a little bit more. Um, yeah, if you like and see the content that I have so far, please hit the like and subscribe button. I will be putting out more thoughts as a new player to New World, as well as doing some 14 stuff as well. If you haven't checked out my previous videos, please do so. Because there's a lot more to come and a lot more adventures to be had. And I might even do some reviews here on uh some JRPGs that I have played and such forth. Also might just do some real talk videos, so I might do some of those as well. But going forward here, do I recommend playing this game to everyone? Yeah, I do. I do. Give it a good old college try. Don't throw it out the window like I originally started off doing, because of the fact that it is a new game. But every game, especially in an MMO type world, you're going to have some differences. You're going to have a lot of similarities. It's always worth the try. And especially when it's something like this, and especially in this kind of say setting, try. It's not going to be a top 5 game. It's right off the bat. A lot of people expect that, but you're not going to have it because it's a new experience. Try out, have fun, and yeah, it might be a grind, but when you ever start a new game off, be it an MMO, be it JRPG, be it a shooter game, or hell, I'll even say Minecraft or Fortnite. You're starting off with the grind from zero. You're starting off from zero. You're starting off from nothing, and you're building up to something good and great. So it just takes time. And their Amazon is doing a great job with this, and they're doing more stuff coming in here in the next couple of months. And hell, their first year is going to be coming up. So I'm looking forward to see what they're going to be doing with that. And from what I've heard, that they're adding a new weapon to the game, as well as a new festival coming up as well. So I'm looking to see how they play their events out, other than just do the Twitch drops and Prime drops. So looking forward to see how they actually play their annual yearly events for special occasions. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop rambling here. Everything. Like I said, if you like what I like this video, please make sure you hit the like button. Also hit that subscribe button down below, and keep following track on my future uploads. I will see everyone again next time. Adios.